Good morning, children, and welcome again to e-learning classes on behalf of Modern English School. I myself Anjana Dakshet from New Area Senior. Children, this video is for class 6 and today I shall explain 6 poem, that is The Wonderful Words. It's very interesting poem. Children, can you imagine the world without any language? All human beings speak at least one language to express their thoughts, isn't it? The word we speak out bring out our thoughts, isn't it? But before explaining the poem, let me tell you few lines about the poet of this poem. And who is the poet of this poem? The poet of this poem is Mary O'Neill. Mary O'Neill was born on 7th November 1941 in a political and former member of Legislative Assembly, isn't it? Now, how did and where did she get the education from? Mary O'Neill graduated from University of Toronto with a Bachelor of Arts and subsequently received her teaching certificate from the Ontario College of Education. She taught in both public and private schools. After retiring from teaching, she worked as a realtor and served as a school trustee with the Greater St. Albert Catholic School. Children, did you understand? Now I'll explain the poem. I'll read out the lines and then I'll explain the meaning of that. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it. For English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. Now here the poet is saying that never let any idea or any thought die. In other words, never let it go without giving it expression. Just because you don't know how to speak or how to use the right words, English is a very rich language full of treasure, and all of you can express your thoughts in that. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thought in your head so that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed. For many of the loveliest things have never been said. The poet says that all of you can play it with, which means everyone can use it efficiently. You can find the perfect words for the thoughts or ideas in your head and give it clear expression so that people can understand it clearly and nicely. Don't think that you cannot do it. There are yet many good things, that most beautiful ones, which have not been said and done just because of lack of nurturing, lack of words and knowledge. The poet laying stress on learning a language correctly and completely. Words are the food and dress of thoughts. They give it its bodily swing. And everyone longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful things. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. Now words give a structure to any thought or idea in our mind. The poet is saying that never think that we do not have any new thoughts. They are yet to be explored and searched. They yet need to come through. Thoughts and ideas are caged in our mind. If anything can set them free, that is words. Words alone can give clear, beautiful expression to thoughts and ideas. Words alone can earn them praise. So, it is a must to learn a perfect language. If we have good language, we can express our thoughts clearly and in a beautiful language so that the reader might feel to read. If your language is good, anyone will be eager to read it. Understood, children? That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe.